皆さん、こんにちは。秋府中高校2年の青木真也です。Hello, everyone. I am Maya Aoki. I'm a high school student of Hiroshima 秋府中 Senior High School. 広島に原爆が落とされてから77年経った今、核兵器の脅威は未だに大きくなっています。私たち若い世代は、戦争の恐ろしさについて理解を深め、次の世代に伝えなければなりません。77 years have passed since the atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima. Unfortunately, the threat of nuclear weapons is still growing. We, as the young generation, should know and tell the next generation about how terrible the war is. 今日は佐々木禎子さんが亡くなられて67年目となります。今日は禎子さんの英語紙芝居を通して、禎子さんが平和な世界で生きたいと願った思いを皆さんと考えることができればと思います。Today marks the 67th anniversary of Sadako Sasaki's passing. Today, we are going to perform a picture story show of Sadako. Now is the time to deliver Sadako's desire to live in a peaceful world. ありがとうございました。Thank you very much.
The earnest desire of Sadako. There was a burst of brilliant light and a deafening boom. On August 6, 1945, the American Air Force dropped an atomic bomb.
Sadako, hold me tight! Masahiro, don't get lost!
Shouted Sadako's mother. Sadako was 2 years old at that time. Her mother took the children to the nearby river away from the fires of the bomb. The explosion was terrible. With the immense force of the wind and the intense heat from the bomb blast, 200,000 precious lives were taken in an instant. Some bodies melted and disappeared. Only shadows were left. Some died looking just like black charcoal. The flames swallowed people and houses under the poisonous mushroom cloud. Sadako's mother held her 2 children tightly, thankful for their survival. World War II ended and Japan lost. 10 years later, Sadako was a 6th grader in elementary school.
Hey, that's not fair running away from me. I did catch you,
said Sadako. Sadako could run faster than any of the boys.
Darn it, no one can beat Sadako. She's just like a monkey,
said the boy named Takashi. The boys called Sadako Monkey.
In the coming grumpy day, the uncle person of the relation must be monkey again,
said Eiji.
Yes, this will be our last field day in elementary school. We have to show real power. Sadako, let's practice relay racing together,
said the girl named Kaori.
You were absolutely right, Kaori,
said Sadako. Sadako's class had finished in last place in the relay race the year before, so this time they wanted to recover their honor by winning the race.
Go, go, Sadako! Run, keep going!
Yeah, great! We did it at last. We won!
Shouted Takashi. Sadako crossed the finish line with her arms raised.
You did a great job, Sadako. But are you all right? You look pale today,
said Kaori. Kaori worried about Sadako's health. These days, Sadako looked tired after running. She often crouched down, saying,
I'm worn out. Mom, I'm exhausted,
shouted Sadako.
Sadako, what's wrong?
Said Sadako's mother.
I feel weak. I can't stand up any longer,
said Sadako.
That's because you practiced running too much. Take a rest and you'll be as fine as before.
But, said Sadako painfully,
something is wrong with me. There has been a painful swelling under my ear recently.
Her mother was anxious about Sadako's condition. Many people were still dying from the atomic bomb disease, even though immediately after the explosion, they seemed safe.
Let's go see a Dr. Sadako.
said her mother.
Hello, my name is Sadako. Nice to meet you.
Sadako entered the Red Cross hospital for treatment.
Sadako, you don't look sick. My name is Chizuko Okura. I'm in hospital because of a weak chest.
Chizuko was a pretty junior high school student with delicate features.
I'm Kenji, a fifth grader in elementary school.
Kenji. All my classmates call me Monkey, but my name is Sadako. Nice to meet you.
Well, you too.
Kenji smiled in a friendly voice. Sadako spent the last trimester of the 6th grade in the hospital. She was taught by Chizuko how to spend her time in the hospital and played cheerfully with Kenji there.
Here is your favorite kokeshi doll, Sadako. It's for you. We pulled our pocket money to buy this.
Said her friend Kaori.
Wow, how nice. But I feel bad that you spent so much money for me.
Sadako's friends often came to see her in hospital. They all became junior high school students.
How's Chizuko, your roommate?
Asked Kaori.
She got out of the hospital. I want to get out of the hospital soon. Chizuko told me how to fold 1,000 cranes. I hear if you fold 1,000 cranes, your wish will come true,
Said Sadako.
You're sure to get well. We save a seat for you in our classroom, Sadako.
Said the girls.
Yeah, you are next to me. I'm in the same class with you again, Monkey.
Laughed Takashi.
Did that boy also get out of the hospital?
Asked Eiji.
No, that boy Kenji had purple marks, so he was transferred to a private sick room.
Said Sadako. Suddenly, everyone became silent. Purple marks are a symptom of the atomic bomb disease. People who had purple marks didn't recover.
Doctor, do I have to have another shot again today?
Asked Sadako.
Be a good girl. Take the shot or you won't get well.
Said the doctor.
But I got blood transfusion only yesterday.
Said Sadako. Sadako's arm became painfully red because of all the injections.
Oh, come on. What's wrong, Sadako? You should be a strong girl. Has type Sadako become a crybaby?
I'm not a crybaby at all. I can put up with it. I only want to get better soon.
Sadako wanted to run. She also wanted to go to junior high school with her friends. The nurse picked up a paper crane, saying,
Sadako, you have folded so many cranes. I'm sure you'll get well. Good luck.
One day, Sadako saw a terrible scene. Kenji was carried out on a stretcher. Kenji's mother clung to him, crying. Kenji had died at last. Sadako used to play with him in the same room. Kenji hadn't even been born when the atomic bomb was dropped. However, he got the bomb disease.
I was showered with atomic light and radioactive fallout.
Sighed Sadako. She became worried.
With a great effort, Sadako managed to fold cranes with her weak fingertips.
You look tired. Why don't you put the cranes aside and rest?
Said Sadako's mother. But Sadako ignored her mother's words and didn't stop folding.
I will fold 1,000 cranes. If I finish folding 1,000 of them, I believe that my wish to be healthy again will come true. I want to go to school again. I don't want to die. Mom, I'm sorry. I've made you pay such enormous hospital bills. I've given you too much worry.
Sadako, despite her bad condition, was keenly aware of her parents' financial situation. Sadako's touching words moved her mother to tears.
Mom, don't cry.
Said Sadako. Cranes of various colors were shaking in the wind. Finally, the fateful day arrived. Sadako passed away without ever sitting at her own desk in junior high school. She used up all her energy without having finished folding the 1,000 cranes. After the funeral, all her friends got together,
Sadako used to be healthy and strong.
said Kaori.
10 years have passed since she dropped. It's terrible.
Said Takashi.
We shouldn't let Sadako's death come to nothing. Let's think about what we should do for Sadako.
Said Eiji, holding back his tears. All of them nodded.
Let's hold the rest of Sadako's cranes to make them 1,000.
Said Kaori.
I'd like to build a monument to Sadako because Sadako's family spent so much money on her medical treatment. I don't think they can afford to make one.
Said Eiji. All of Sadako's friends formed an official group called Kokeshi no Kai within Doll's Association. They gave the association this name in remembrance of the Kokeshi doll which Sadako had kept at her bedside while in the hospital.
Everyone, please give generously to build Sadako's monument. Give generously, please.
The members of Kokeshi no Kai appealed for funds at the station or on the street corners. The fundraising campaign was widespread all over the Hiroshima area. The members knew there were thousands of children who had died of the atomic bomb disease like Sadako.
Let's build a monument to children who were killed by the atomic bomb, so that such a bomb may never be used again,
said Eiji. The members continued to appeal for support. This wish of children in Hiroshima spread all over Japan and all over the world. 3 years had passed since Sadako died. It was May 5th, Children's Day holiday in Japan, 1958, and the monument for the children of the atomic bomb was completed. Now we call it the Children's Peace Monument. The girl holding a crane in her outstretched hand is Sadako. This is Sadako Sasaki, who folded cranes with the resolute belief that she would get better. This monument is a symbol of all the children's wishes. Colorful cranes, which have been placed as an offering on Sadako's monument, fly up to the sky, shouting, "This is our cry, this is our prayer, to create peace in the world." Ding dong, ding dong. The bell of peace peals out into the sky.
This is our cry, this is our prayer to create peace in the world. I loved your retelling of those words. Let Sadako's cry continue to become our own, and you folks have, helped us here to think about how we want to make the world a better place while we are alive, and you continue to inspire us. I hope that you young people will have this creative process shared with many others. You have such power to transform conflicts, to build empathy, to nourish nonviolence, to heal trauma, to bridge people from distant and different communities. So keep doing this good work that helps us to transform grief and loss and injustice into recognition of one another and commitments to lessen suffering. This creative work really helped us to see beyond our own circumstances, to know what life was like for Sadako and her community and family, and that helps us to create safe spaces and creative approaches to work through conflict and suffering. Thank you for your work to enhance empathy, to grow mutual understanding, to nourish forgiveness. You've helped us to consider our actions, the repercussions, and to have respect for life, and to never support violence, and to think beyond ourselves, and embody the perspective of a mother, of a child, of a friend. And for this, we are very grateful and admiring of your efforts. So thank you for having me, and thank you for this good work.
Hello, everyone. I'm Masahiro Sasaki, Sadako's brother, up to. 今日は本当に素晴らしい、皆さんの英語をまず聞かせていただきました。まるで、外国にいるような気がいたしました。今ほどまた平和が必要だと思われる時はありません。だから貞子を通して皆さんがこういうふうにつながり、このつながりをもっともっとたくさん世界につなげていただきたいなというふうに思っています。今日は、素晴らしい皆さんのコメントも聞きました。これから、たくさんつながっていきましょう。今日は Thank you very much ありがとうございました。
皆さん、こんにちは。秋府中高校1年の三井ゆいはです。Hello everyone. I am ゆいは三井。8月6日に私たちの紙芝居を見て、香港の生徒が作品を作ってくれました。作品のタイトルは伝承です。原爆のこの像の目の前で、今に生きる中高生たちが、日本人だけでなく、海外の人へも向けて、平和への願いを伝えていく様子を描きました。折り鶴が飛び立つ姿は、その願いが人々へつながっていく様子を象徴しています。On August 6th, one of Akifuchu students saw a picture story show and created a piece of artwork. The title of the piece is Raw. It depicts the junior high and high school students who live in the present day, in front of the Children's Peace Monument, conveying their wishes for peace, not only to the Japanese people, but also to people overseas. The planes flying in the air symbolize the connection between the wishes and the people. 今こそ平和な世界で生きたいと願った貞子さんの思いを伝えたいです。Now is the time to deliver Sadako's desire to live in a peaceful world. ありがとうございました。Thank you very much.